Hello, you're welcome. In this video, we'll be looking into how to carry out basic operations on fractions. Basic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay? Now, before we proceed, I want you to know that the numbers we have here, this three whole number 7 over 8 and two whole number 3 over 4 are called mixed numbers. Okay, yeah, they are mixed numbers because they are mixtures of a whole number and a fraction. Each of them is a mixture, okay, or a combination of a whole number and a fraction. Here, 3 whole number 7 over 8 is a mixture of a whole number 3 and a fraction 7 over 8. Okay, here is a mixture of a whole number 2 and a fraction 3 over 4. Okay, all right, so let's proceed into the operation of addition. Okay, I said these numbers are mixed numbers made up of a whole number and a fraction, right? To add these numbers, what we do is you add up the whole numbers. What are the whole numbers? 3 and 2, right? So equal to, you add up the whole numbers normally to give you 5. Okay, gives you 5. Now to add up fraction, which is the main thing here, is you make use of LCM. Okay, draw a line trying to make what you call equivalent fraction. Okay, so to get equivalent fraction you use LCM. Okay, so the LCM of 8 and 4, okay, LCM of this 8 and 4, okay, is 8. Okay, so LCM is 8. All right, so now what follows is how many 8s, okay, how many 8s of these 8 would you find in 8? Okay, it's going to be 1. 8 divided by 8 gives 1. So that 1 times multiplied by 7, okay, gives you 7. Okay, let me repeat that again. This 8, okay, this 8 will be used to divide this 8, okay, gives 1, then multiply by 7, okay, gives you 7. Okay, plus this 4 plus, now this 4, use this 4 to divide 8, okay, gives you 2, right? Let me repeat that. This 4, use it to divide this 8, okay, that gives you 2. The 2 will be used to multiply 3 to give you 6, okay, gives 6. Okay, 6. All right, so you've actually expressed these two fractions as equivalent fractions. Okay, so 3 over 4 is the same as 6 over 8, is the same as 6 over 8. Okay, it's the same as 6 over 8. Okay, all right, Now what follows is equal to, the whole number here is 5. Okay, you add up these 2, you add these 2, this 7 plus 6 gives 13, okay, over 8. Okay, now 13 over 8 is an improper fraction, so do not leave your answer as 13 over 8 here. Okay, so we will write 13 over 8 as a mixed number. Okay, so this 13 over 8 is an improper fraction. Okay, all right, so how do we do that? How do we convert 13 over 8 to a mixed number? Okay, now let's break it this way. This 5 whole number 13 over 8 is the same as 5 whole number is the same as 5 plus 13 over 8. Okay, all right, so 13 over 8 will now be rewritten as, so it now becomes 5 plus 13 over 8. 8 in 13. 13 over 8 means 13 divided by 8. Okay, 13 over 8, that is 13 divided by 8. So 8 in 13, 1. Okay, 1. Remainder 5 over 8. Okay, we have rewritten that as a mixed number. Okay, so that becomes, we now add up the whole numbers. This is a whole number. 5 is a whole number. 1 is also a whole number. Okay, so 5 plus 1 gives 6. Okay, and 5 over 8. Okay, so that's it. Whole numbers will be added together. To add up the fractions, you make use of LCM. Okay, in some context, they make use, they say LCD. Okay, LCD meaning lowest common denominator. Okay, all right, so we proceed to subtraction. Okay, now to subtraction. In the same manner that we did the addition, we'll do with subtraction. Okay, the only difference is in this case we are subtracting. Okay, so we use the same method. Okay, we subtract the whole numbers. Okay, the whole numbers here are 5 and 1, right? So subtract the whole numbers. 5 minus 1 gives 3, right? It's equal to 3. Now to subtract, you make use of LCD, lowest common denominator. Just a second. Okay, the LCD of this fraction, okay, is 24. That is the LCM of 6. Okay, the LCM of 6 and 8, the LCM of 6 and 8 is 24. Okay, all right, 6 will divide 24, 8 will also divide 24. That is the smallest number divisible by 6 as well as by 8. Okay, the LCD of these fractions is 24. Okay, all right, now what follows? As we did in addition, what do? We use this 6 to divide this 24. Okay, and it gives what? It gives us 4. Now the 4 that we got will be used to multiply this 1. Okay, to multiply 1. Okay, so when you do that, you get 4. 4 multiplied by 1 gives you 4, okay? Minus. Now, the same way, you use this 8 to divide the 24, which gives 3. That 3 shall be used to multiply the 5, right? Shall be used to multiply 5, okay? And that will give you 15, okay? It gives 15, okay? Now, look at this now. 4 minus 15. We can't do the subtraction, right? Okay, so what do? We take 1 from this 3, which is a whole number, okay? That 1 stands for 24, okay? Stands for 24. It stands for whatever that is here. It stands for this 24. If it is 30 that is here, okay? If it is 30 that is found here, the one that you take from these 3 is going to be 30. If it is 100 that is here, that one that you take is going to be 100, okay? So the value of what you have here, okay, is what you write here, okay? Get it? So that's it. So 24 plus, you add the 24 to this 4, that gives you 28, okay? It gives you 28, okay? All right, so 28 minus this 13, minus 15 rather, minus this 15, minus 15 gives you 13, okay? You get it? That is equal to, so the whole number, you are left with what? You are left with what? You are left with 2. 2 whole number, 13 over 24. That's it. Okay, now to multiplication of fractions. The numbers we have on the screen are 5 whole number 1 over 3 and 2 whole number 1 over 4. These numbers are mixed numbers. They are combinations of whole numbers and fractions. To multiply these numbers, okay, you have to convert each of them to what we call improper fractions, okay? How do we convert these numbers to improper fractions? I'll give you this. Multiply this 3 by 5 and add the result to 1, okay? 3 times 5 plus 1. 4 times 2 plus 1, okay? Multiply and add, okay? All right, so let's have it now. 3 times 5, 15, plus 1 is equal to 16 over 3, okay? Multiplied by 4 times 2, okay? 4 times 2 plus 1. 4 times 2 plus 1 gives 9, okay? Gives 9. 9 over 4. Okay, we have converted these mixed numbers into improper fractions. We call them improper fractions because we have large numbers on smaller numbers. Okay, it is improper for something big to be on something that is small, right? So that is why they are referred to as improper fractions, okay? Now, after doing that, what follows is carry out the necessary operation. Before we proceed, I want to tell you that multiplication of fractions actually involves a division process as well, okay? This this 9/4 means 9 divided by 4, okay? It means 9 divided by 4. This 16/3 also means 16 divided by 3, okay? So in essence, we could divide and then multiply, okay? Now, these numbers, what we have here is the same as 16 times 9 divided by 3 times 4, okay? You get it? So we could use the numbers below here to divide the numbers up here, okay? Get it? All right. Okay. Okay, let's proceed with the operation. In a previous video, I told you that it is easier to divide, okay, and then multiply, okay? We are going to apply that here. When you are to multiply fraction, it's better to divide the fractions, okay, where possible, before you carry out the process of multiplication, okay? All right, now let's look at here. We'll see that 4 will divide 16. 3, okay, 3 will divide 9, okay? Now let's do that. 4 in 4 gives you 1. 4 in 16 gives you 4. 3 in 3 gives 1. 3 in 9 gives 3. Okay, yes, we are done with the division. Now we'll multiply, okay? We multiply the 3, okay? We multiply this 3 by this 4, okay? And multiply this 1 by this 1, okay? So it gives us, by the time we multiply this 3 by 4, it gives 12 over this 1 times 1 gives 1, okay, which is equal to 12, okay? That's it. To division of fraction, what we have here, like the multiplication, we have mixed numbers, right? What we do here, as we did for multiplication, is to convert the mixed numbers to improper fractions, okay? We multiply, we use the 5 to multiply 4 to give you 20 plus 2, okay? 10 multiplied by 1 plus 1, okay? Okay, 10 multiplied by 1 plus 1, okay? All right, so let's have it now. So 5 times 4, 20 plus 2, 22 over 5 divided by 10 times 1, 10 plus 1, 11, okay, over 10, okay? Now, what follows now is to convert this division to multiplication, okay? And when you do that, this 11 over 10 becomes inverted. You invert it like this. So say is equal to 22 over 5 multiplied by, I said the 11 over 10 becomes inverted to 10 over 11. Okay, so after that you divide. Okay, you look at this. 5 will divide 10, right? 11 will also divide 22. Okay, you get it now? So let's do that. 11 will divide this. Okay, that gives you 11 11 1. 11 in 22 gives you 2. Okay, 5 in 5 gives you 1. 5 in 10 gives you 2. Okay, that's equal to, we use this 2 to multiply this 2. We are through with the division, right? I said we divide before we multiply to make it easier. It is easier to divide before multiplying. Okay, it is easier to divide before we multiply, before you multiply. Okay, 2 times 2 gives you 4. Okay, over 1 is equal to 4, okay, so that's it. All right, if there is any area that is not very clear, that you want more explanations to be given, you put them in the comment section. Okay, thank you, bye.